So I finally went to the range and I shot a Springfield Prodigy 2011. My thoughts were as I thought they were going to be. Be where you thought they were. The 5 inch, which I shot, and I also shot the 4 1/4. I think the other one was because I want my next 2011 to be a 4 1/4. I don't want another 5 inch pause staccato. 2011. But that shit was ass. The 5 inch was fine. It was a dot. I was shooting a nice ass group from up to 7 to 10 yards with iron sights. The other one that I got in my hand right now, 5 1/4. I think that's what it is. I don't know, 4 1/4 or whatever. That shit was ass. Like it was a jammy jam session. It was worse than a Zypherior freaking upper. It was on a Glock. That shit was just bad. And I reached because it's a smaller gun. The sliders are smaller. The frame is still the same size. So it wasn't like my grip was in the way. Because I've had issues with that in the beginning, having big ass hands that I'm riding the slide or whatever. Didn't happen with the 5 inch pause, but it happened with the 4 1/4. So with that being said, it's like 50-50. I tried both guns, and I think that's pretty much where it's at. If you buy one of these guns, you're at a 50-50 chance of getting a decent one or a bad one. I don't want to spend $1,500 on a gun, and I gotta do with shit like that. I gotta send it back. Gotta get a new extractor. Like I said before, my T-sauce, which is the low bottom of the barrel, obviously I get it, but that shit work out of the box. That shit had no jams. That shit had no issues. In regards of all the other budget, because the T-sauce is the low budget of the budgets, right? And then you would say the Prodigy is like the high end of the budgets. Then it's the Apollo 11, and it's the Gerson, and all those other ones. And then now you got the all metal so-called. Well, they're aluminum, and they're kind of light too. But you got all those different ones, and it's almost to the point where I'm saying I pretty much think that the best budget mid-range one should be the Springfield Echelon, but it's not. I think it's gonna be the I forgot what it's called. I'll put it in the description box. But I think that other one around the same price is going to be a better bargain because the Echelon still got issues. I know I went to the gun store and I was with this chick and she was trying to buy a gun. And I'm telling her like the same things about when it came out, it had some issues. It was too much with the Cerakote. I watched HG Hustle and other YouTubers have issues with theirs, even after the fact, even after sending it back, getting it back again. And he's like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with them. They're fine. They're perfect. I'm like, dog, they're wrong. And then Cody on the Wire, who don't dislike no gun, gonna lie to the American people and tell us his bedside gun is a freaking Prodigy. You crazy, bro. You crazy, bro. And especially when a man has actual every staccato probably out, or some of the even more expensive guns than the staccato he has, to say that your Prodigy is your bedside gun, I don't believe you, my boy. You need more people. It sucks though, because I think the Prodigy looks cool. I like the hand texture, the grip, all that. It should be the go-to if you don't got staccato money. The Springfield Prodigy should have been. Oh, it's the Romulus. I think the Romulus is going to be a better bargain for that direct mid-range, mid-price 2011. The Romulus should be, because they got the 4 1/4 comp right now, and that shit look like it's hitting. And I'm thinking about getting that. I do want the staccato HD, but it is what it is. But yeah, I finally shot it, so I can definitely talk shit about it from experience now. Again, these were range guns, but again, the guns look clean. The guns they look kind of new. So I'm like, in the store, it's actually the range is actually new. Like it just reopened not that long ago, so it's not like it got 1,000 rounds to the guns. I don't think yet. And it just was jammy. Again, the 5 inch was fine. The 4 1/4 wasn't. But I don't want another 2011 that's 5 inches. I want a 4 1/4 one. I want a more concealable one. But this is my quick video. My experience shooting it. I went out to shout out to the firing pin in it's in Bergdon, New York, but aka Rochester, New York. They just reopened and they're back in business. They burnt down like a year and a half ago, and I never got to shoot at the old range because it burnt down the day I went to go shoot. Well, that week, and then they reopened, so I finally actually got to go shoot there. It was pretty decent range. Their store is not complete yet. You can look in my shorts, you'll see the inside of the store. Nice little setup there. They don't have all their guns on the wall yet, so I'm gonna probably go back again and get a video when they have all their guns up. But yeah, Springfield Prodigy, in my opinion, it's just too many hiccups. And I'm saying, yes, I'm judging my experience off rentals. Because how else am I supposed to know? Like, that's your best bet to know how a gun shoots, how you like it, how it feels, is to go to a range that has that gun and shoot it. That's your best bet. You don't have no other way to take it off. And then you can just look at the reviews online and see also that some of the same issues, people who bought the gun with their own money that wasn't sent the gun are going to give honest details of what happened. And what I've seen in the videos happened in real life there. Again, 5-inch was fine, 4.25 was trash. But I'm looking for more of the 4.25. I want the FDE 4.25 one. If that's what the size, I don't even know if that's the size of the barrel, but I know it's not 5 inches. It might be 4-inch. Pause. I don't know, but that's what I was looking into. I really think the FDE Prodigy looks freaking amazing. It's beautiful, but if the shit gonna jam every other shot, or it got a long ass break-in period, I ain't got time for that. My T-sauce works out of the box, no issues. Still to this day, I don't like the cheap ass silly the optics I got on there because you can only fit the smaller C footprint. I don't like that, but I guess they got this new optic out, the Gideon, I think, that where you can it has a small C footprint at the bottom, but the window's really big and the optic's really big. So I think I'll look into that. But yeah, that's my video.